When it comes to long distance riding, I realize it's not just about gas and go. It's about what you pack and how you prepare. Some things you don't even think about until you're somewhere and you need it. Hey there people, it's your girl Cadence and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about some things that I'm putting together for my long distance ride this year. So this season I've been planning a few long rides, and instead of scrambling around, waiting last minute, I wanted to get everything together ahead of time. Now I've done some longer rides before, but I wanted to tighten things up a bit, remembering what worked for me then versus what needs improvement. Just overall be more intentional about how I prepare and pack. I figured I'd share this process just in case it could help one of you guys if you guys are planning on some long distance rides this year too. Starting with the basics. First things first, a helmet. It's a non-negotiable. Depending on your route, of course, you're gonna more than likely end up in a state where it's required anyway, so it is always better to be safe than sorry. I also keep 2 pairs of gloves because your hands are one of the first things to feel a temperature change. Also, because they're easily misplaced or lost. I know for sure that I have lost a glove or two on a trip. Don't judge me. You'll also need 2 jackets, a lighter jacket or hoodie, and your regular riding jacket. The weather doesn't stay consistent at all. The extra layering helps you adjust without stopping your groove. When you have your normal riding jacket on, it just acts as a thicker layer. Now, if your route indicates that more is needed, you would then grab your heated gear. Early mornings and late evening temps can vary and drop very quickly. And once your body gets cold, it's kind of hard to recover while you're riding. I believe covering these basics give you a good head start to run into less issues. Now, as far as my other clothes go, I've simplified that a lot. For a roughly 2-week trip, I plan on bringing 4 to 5 shirts, 2 or 3 pairs of jeans or pants, and a week's worth of underwear, a few pairs of socks, and something to sleep in. I plan on doing washing on the road anyway, so be sure to keep your clean clothes separated from your dirty ones. You can always wash them. Carrying less on the bike makes it lighter and easier to manage. Roll it up nice instead of folding. It saves space and keeps stuff organized. This next list of things is more so for things you want to keep on your bike for any possible mishaps that you may come across out on the road. Like me, I already had a tool roll and an air pump in my bike, but I recently bought a more sufficient tire plug kit. I haven't had to use it personally, but I've seen enough situations where something small like a puncture can completely stop your ride. And for me, it's all about being able to fix something without being stuck. It's the same with zip ties and tape. Those are used for small loose parts or anything that might have shifted, nothing real major. Those types of things usually are used to quickly fix and you can get where you need to go. I also definitely recommend a headlamp because unfortunately things happen at night, and if you have to stop, you'll need both of your hands, so it allows you to have the visibility to see what you're doing. I also carry a jump pack because a dead battery can happen out of nowhere, like leaving your bike switched on, or maybe you have something that's pulling too much juice and draining your battery. I'd rather handle that type of stuff myself than depend on someone else. One thing someone recommended to me not too long ago for my long distance trips was to also bring a quart of oil. Now that never crossed my mind, but that's what we're here for, to learn and teach each other, right? So it made sense because you're gonna put a lot of strain and stress on your bike. So I'd just rather get ahead of it instead of ignoring it and need it. Next is a small emergency fuel bottle. Not something I planned on using, but just in case, if I get stranded, just something that will hold enough to get me to the next gas station. I usually plan my gas stops roughly around every 200 miles, so I'm not pushing my bike too hard in between my stops. Okay, so now let me start here. before I even get into this next section, I already know that some riders prefer not to touch their phone at all while they're out on the road, which I completely respect. Ride your ride. Do whatever makes you feel and perform well while you're out there. Now, as for me, I rely on my phone pretty heavily for things like navigation, making sure I meet my gas stops, checking the routes, music, all of that. So keeping it powered has become a huge part of my setup. Because once your phone dies, if you're anything like me, you lose your directions, your planned stops, and everything else that's tied to it. So I make sure that it is fully charged before I leave the house. And I keep a battery pack with me so I know it's ready. Because the last thing I want to do is be in a position where I need my phone and I can't use it. Something else that I started paying attention to was how unreliable phone signals can be depending on where you're going. More in rural stretches of highway, but it stood out because I'm not a personal big fan of the navigation that's built into my bike. So I look for other options like downloading maps ahead of time. Just in case I lose my signal, I'll have a general idea of where I am. I also keep extra charging cables because something as small as a bad cord or maybe something got wet, it throws everything off. And for those who choose, I highly recommend you making sure that you have a very secure phone mount. Plenty of people have lost their phones out on the road. I hope it's not going to be me or you, but just double check. I also plan on taking a list of dealerships or checking it out at least on Harley for my routes, just in case something goes wrong. Maybe they can fix a mechanical issue, and if all else fails, I can stop by and grab a shirt. Next up, we have comfort. Comfort is a must. Now, in terms of you being on your bike in general, hopefully you've already worked that out. Otherwise, the road will definitely show you the type of rider that you are and what is better suited. So things like your handlebars and a backrest, highway pegs, may later have to be either altered or included in your following rides. Now, on the other hand, you have things like a neck gaiter, chapstick, lip balm, whatever, cooling towels or vests. They are also helpful because the wind, sun, and long hours will wear you down faster than you could expect. So having those small little things helps you stay focused on your ride instead of being uncomfortable. And I am definitely an advocate for saying just because you are out on the road does not mean that you have to give up everything. So like I'll keep wipes with me, whether they're baby wipes or maybe the rinse-free towelettes, because I mean, after hours of riding, sometimes you just need a quick reset. Because staying dry and comfortable can make a huge difference, especially if you are putting in long hours out there on that bike. Now, honestly, this has probably been one of the biggest shifts for me, which is just being more aware of my body and my energy while I'm out on the road. Making sure that I get enough rest, that I am taking actual breaks and stretching, because fatigue will take you out. It affects your focus, and that's not something that you want to play around with while you're out on a long ride. So I need to work on being a little more in tune with that and giving myself what I need when I need it. Us as bikers, we make sure that we take care of our bikes. So let's also make sure that we're taking care of our bodies, okay? I usually keep water or electrolytes with me. I'm actually thinking of trying out a camel pack this year. I do have a cup holder on my bike, but the sun is unforgiving. I mean, it usually just melts my ice and heat whatever drink that I have up pretty fast. So we're gonna see how that works out. I haven't really shopped for any. If you have suggestions, please put them in the comments below, because yeah, man, dehydration will sneak up on you. So between my water or electrolytes, I plan on eating some light snacks, fruit or crackers, simply because they're going to give you some energy without slowing you down. You also have options like protein bars and trail mix, beef jerky, one of my faves. Just something so you don't have to stop. Most people I know get really sleepy after a full meal, and that's the last thing you want to do when you haven't made it to your destination. Now, if you have particulars that are less likely in the gas stations, you might want to pack them in your bag somewhere too, because you get what you get. Also, include either some mustard packets or pickle juice or one or the other, because cramps on a long ride can really affect your control and your comfort. They suck. I personally grab a pack of like small pickle chips from a gas station. I eat the pickles and drink the juice. That's just my way of staying ahead of it all. Lastly, there are the small little things. Hopefully not too many people forget. They're very important. Things such as your ID, the registration for your bike, some on-hand cash just in case you run across a machine and it's down or an ATM isn't accessible. Do what works for you. You will eventually find your flow and keep everything organized, because the less you have to think about it, typically the smoother the ride is. So yeah, this is how I plan on beginning to approach things for my long distance rides. Building off my old experiences, making some new experiences, hoping to get better each time. If you're planning your own ride, I really hope this helps on some level. If there's something that wasn't mentioned that worked for you at any point in time throughout your riding journey, please share, drop it below. I am always open to learning. Well, that is all that I have for you guys today. Until next time, catch you on the road. Bye.